Hey everyone, welcome to our first episode of WillPower. Here is Wilfried Bamba, and in today's episode we're gonna be talking with Gareth that is right now here next to me. Hey Gareth, how are you?
Hi Wilfred, thank you for inviting me for the podcast, the first ever podcast.
Let's start first asking about how was your day, because I know that you are always busy.
Well, my day was fine. This week has been quite busy, but I like busy life, so I can't complain much.
Busy is good.
Busy is good, but you know what? I think everybody will say, "Oh, I'm so busy and so busy," but it becomes like a kind of like catchphrase for everybody. Actually, after realizing that I don't really like using that term as I'm very busy, I always just say, "Oh, I have lots of things to do today." Doing multiple things, I'm multitasking today, having a productive day. I think that's more positive, because I think busy sometimes it's more like people complaining about their life is so busy, don't have a personal life. So I like to say, had a very productive week so far, actually.
You've been invited here today because you are one of the most inspiring people that I know.
Thank you. Well, that's a very high compliment.
Yes, it is.
But I take it.
It is. Earlier, about half an hour ago, we were doing some kickboxing.
Yep.
And you and I have been like working out together. It's already 2 months. I can see some improvement from your kickboxing skills.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, during the week, you're also doing some weightlifting.
Yeah.
And then I would love to know about what's your motivation. What do you say to yourself to keep going and then to never skip a workout? Because so far from what I know, every time that I'm at the gym, guys, trust me, Gareth is like pushing, pulling, jumping.
Always there.
Always there.
Like the dumbbell never leave the gym, it's like a part of the set. But I have to say that I don't really necessarily need to motivate myself to go to the gym, because I really like it.
Yep.
It's one of my biggest hobbies, or probably one of the only few that I can think of when I don't have my work.
Okay.
And then, for a stressful day, it's even more important to keep my fitness, everything in a good flow, because that really relaxes me when I have like stressful moments, when I kind of get stuck in some sort of ideas, I need to find a way out. It's a bit dramatic to say, I see workout as a meditation, because it's very challenging. It's much more challenging than from a physical level.
Yeah.
But I really think it's my version of meditation. I do like to meditate silent with some soothing music when I'm home, with guided meditation. But I feel like fitness is just a different thing, and just it gives me a lot of energy and confidence boost. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice, because fitness is a meditation also for myself, because I train every day, so I know exactly what you're talking about. But I think that with you there is something a bit like higher than just like being a meditation, because as I was saying earlier, we just finished our kickboxing session. And then I realized that every time that you're like finishing a combo, you're giving like a kind of feedback to yourself and then to myself. Mm-hmm. And what I like your thoughts when you're doing something challenging. What is like in your mind?
Just give it a go, I guess. Cool. And I think I developed this sort of self-evaluation sort of mindset
exactly.
throughout the years of training, because I found it very useful to kind of have a self-reflection, especially right after I learned some new moves. I think, it's very good for me to memorize the exercise.
Yep.
Otherwise, I just forget about it after our session. So I think my brain sort of got used to this type of way of thinking. And then it really helped me to kind of imagine myself as a professional athlete. I'm not, but I like to have that mindset.
Okay, wait. Of course, people that are listening us through the podcast, the audio, they cannot see this, but you said that you don't see yourself as an athlete.
Yeah.
Can you please show your bicep? right now to
I
people.
think I'm very shy to kind of flex. Not as good as yours, but I have a bit of
Look at this. This is way
You see that?
behind being like just an athlete.
Yeah, well, thank you. I think I think I never thought, I just never expected myself to be so into fitness when I was a child.
Okay.
So it's actually quite surprising that how much I'm into fitness, considering when I was a kid,
Yes.
I was always one of the only kids to skip the exercise.
Okay.
I would just never want to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's changed from like skipping these exercises to training so hard every day and then achieving this fitness body that you have today?
Well, I think I've gone through quite a lot. Not
Mhm.
exaggerating, but I think my body went through different phases and changes.
Yep.
So I think the starting point was, so when I was a kid,
Yes.
my nutrition was really spoiled by my family. They never told me you should eat less sugar, you should eat this and that. So I never had that. So, you know, they always like to compliment when I eat. They think I look really cute. And I'm like, okay, when I was a kid, I was like, you know,
yeah, of course.
I would just eat more as like kind of way of performance, you know.
Yes.
And you see, I have a good appetite, I eat a lot. But then, you know, when I was a teenager, I became quite overweight. And I was not aware of that. So
Wait. Are you saying to me that like the teenager of Gareth was like overweight?
yes, I was overweight, and I think a lot of people don't know
Whoa,
that.
Exactly. A lot of people don't know that because it's the first time that I'm like hearing something like that.
So I think when you met me, which was a few months ago,
Yes.
I think I've already entering the current phase of my
I met
body.
you before that you knew that, by the way. I met you like already around 1 year ago.
1 year ago,
Yeah,
in the gym.
In the gym.
Okay.
I saw
Okay.
you, and the first thing that I was thinking is like, wow, this guy has a lot of tattoos.
I do. I'm covered by this dry fit Nike, whatever. I'm not advertising them. They're not paying me today, but I like the brand.
like the brand.
Yeah, I have many tattoos. But yeah, so back to that. I was quite overweight.
Yes.
I think at some point I just didn't feel really healthy, and then I was really into fashion, like when I was a teenager as well.
Exactly. We also need to say that Gareth is not just an athlete; he's also a model.
Yes, I do modeling from time to time,
Okay.
but mainly sports and fitness now.
Yes.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Can we
honestly.
share which kind of brand you've been modeling for?
Well, I did Nike.
Okay. It's just
not
like the
in
brands.
this.
It's not like promoting.
Not today, but I did. And Gymshark, I did.
Gymshark,
Gymshark. I was on Wit Fitness as well. So mainly e-coms, and then just weightlifting based.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously, I liked to experiment the way I dress when I was a teenager,
Perfect.
and then it really affected me in school because people start to be like, oh my god, like you look so fucking disgusting or something like that. And then
Tell me which kind of school you went, because I will never want to go to a school like that.
I know, so it was very, I think, but you know, teenagers, they're always very
Yeah,
judgmental.
They do.
So I went through a horrible time of that. And then I think one night I decided to have a bit of change. So I actually saw a celebrity as a reference. I saw this guy, right?
Can we say the name of the celebrity?
Oh no, he passed away.
Okay.
By the way, he passed away. But
We're
yes,
sorry for that.
yeah. So anyway,
Mm.
so I saw his picture on the newspaper, right? And I looked at him. I was like, how can somebody be so good looking? And then I think I made a little goal for myself.
Okay, so first thing that we just discovered right now, goal targets are like important to
Yeah,
achieve the next level.
yeah. And I told myself I want to be a good looking person as well.
Perfect.
You know, I want to be healthy and fit.
Yes.
I don't want to have the problem with like the issues with, you know, kind of, you know, like I was just not happy with myself basically.
Yes.
So I started losing weight. So and entered my second phase of my body shape, which was I became very skinny.
So from being overweight to very skinny.
Yeah.
Okay, how long did it take you?
4 months.
4 months. And did you realize that kind of like transitional period of your life, or it just like happened, pam, like that?
It was quite sudden, I'd say, because a lot of my friends in school by the time, they were really shocked by, like, every month I was losing weight every single month, and every single month I go back to school.
Yeah.
They would just say, "Oh, you look like you just lost more weight," but I think by that time really my passion was not fitness. I was still kind of really not into exercising and stuff like that. I just was expecting just to not consume any food to lose weight, which I managed.
Yep.
But I became extremely unhealthy because I had eating disorder for a long time because of that. So I sort of disconnected myself with my passion for food, which I love eating. But by that time, I really struggled because I just felt like I was afraid of eating. When I was a teenager, I loved food. I get excited when I'm about to eat, and then and it's like the everything is like a world. It's like a world to me.
Yes, everything is like wow, exciting.
Yeah, and then during those years, I remember I was always afraid of going to the restaurant because they're gonna order something. I think we're just gonna, it's gonna make me gain weight. So it's a really bad mentality. Actually, it was really toxic for me. So I stayed very skinny because of that, because I was constantly on diet.
Yes, you were. Okay.
And then, it caused me a lot of trouble psychologically, and I just really hated that. And then in 2017, but before that, I was training with a personal trainer.
Yes.
But I was still having a bit of eating disorder, kind of, lack of knowledge in nutrition. It was pretty extreme. But when I started seriously got into fitness from 2017, a right personal trainer always helped a lot. So
how much is important finding like the right personal trainer?
It's hard. I know it's hard.
Hard.
Yeah, I think I've been really lucky with a personal trainer. My first one wasn't. I give him credit. He was fine.
He was fine.
He didn't understand my body.
Okay, so
that well,
they were like missing the connection between you and then your first personal trainer.
Yeah, there was not growth. It was basically just I was exercising, and that was it. And then, but I'm the type of person I really want to see development and growth.
Of course.
If I'm doing something,
of
consuming
course.
my time and energy.
Of course.
So but ever since then, I think I've been quite lucky with personal trainer. That they really understand my needs, and they really understand my body type as well. And then plus me working hard on nutrition and working out and fitness, it really goes hand in hand. And I think I really see good results from it. Yeah.
Wow, that's brilliant. So in few words, you find, let's say, your inspirational body type.
Yes.
You actually set some goals to yourself.
Yes.
Then you have a kind of like transitional period where he's like a bit unstable because of course you're starting something new. And then with the help of someone, a professionist, you actually start building your fitness journey. Is that correct?
Yes. And I think the best thing I realized about myself during these years of my fitness journey is that in the beginning, I found a body type I wanted to pursue. I want to look like that. But then I realized everyone's body is very different.
It is. It is.
I think I learned to understand my body type. And I think I saw this positive shift of my mindset from why I'm not still looking like that. It was quite a negative thing to tell yourself, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people have body dysmorphia because of that, because they think they set a standard, but that's another completely different person. You cannot compare yourself. For example, my body type is different from yours.
Yes, it is.
So even though we do the same program, we do the same nutrition, we'll end up looking different. in our own way. Like we're both gonna look really good, but our physique is just how muscle fiber form around our body.
Yeah,
It's
you
very
you totally
different.
find me that I'm agreeing with this, because so many people, unfortunately, they just like see one body type, they want to become like that, they try to follow the same path,
Yeah.
and then they get like a different result, and then they give up.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. I get it. I really understand. But so I think one advice I'll always give to my friends
Yeah.
is just don't try to think, oh, I want to look like this person. You know, I want to look like Chris Hemsworth. I want to look like, I don't know, like a female.
Guys at home, guys, boys and girls, everybody, take notes, because this is really important. This is really important. Can you repeat again, please?
Just what was I saying? So don't take basically
Exactly.
don't take don't
Exactly.
take the reference of the body type too seriously. It's good to have a motivation, but then your motivation you have to find within yourself. So I always think, right? I tell my friends when I want to start fitness, just try to focus on how you feel when you do the workout.
Yes.
Rather than thinking about I'm gonna look like that in 3 months, and then I think sometimes it does a negative effect on you because
It does.
you know, after 3 months, you don't look like that. So what? It's fine. It's a consistent journey. You know, you want to have this hobby as a habit throughout the rest of your life. You don't want to be like, okay, 3 months of workout, I got that. 2 months rest. You know, I lost it and I do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't understand why so many people like are like just like they achieve one result and then they stop. I mean, fitness is like it's a lifestyle. Working out is a lifestyle. It's something that need to be done every day. And then I will never forget this, that one of the people that I was training, they told me that like working out is like brushing the teeth in the morning.
This is what I think. It's
Exactly.
like drinking water for me.
Exactly.
You see me in the gym every single
Exactly.
day, literally. And then I think my friends were all like, if we can't find you, you're just in the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We cannot say the name of the gym, but if you cannot find Gareth, trust me,
I'm in the gym.
he's at the gym.
Yeah, or boxing with Wilfried.
Exactly.
Two scenarios. Yeah. But
So,
yeah.
yeah, one more question for you, Gareth. We know that you are always at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Let's like have an example like where you are like traveling for 3-4 months, or anywhere you cannot go to the gym because you're like so busy at work.
Okay.
Would you ever consider like an online training program?
Yeah. Well, if my work gets that point,
Yes.
then I would.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you have a gym,
Mm-hmm.
obviously it's better to go.
Of course.
But then if you have an online coach personalize your training program, I think it works the same because it does the maintenance effect, and then you want to keep your fitness level, you want to maintain it.
Of course.
Our body is constantly changing
Of
by a
course.
different state we live in. Even though I'm in the gym all the time, but I'm not yet a fitness professional. It's my
Yeah.
hobby.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to balance really well with my work life, which is really busy. I think I just spent a lot of my leisure time on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I work. So Monday to Friday, I'm literally working and in a gym. Nothing
Good.
else. And a bit of social life in the evening because I don't usually exercise at night because I find it really hard for me to exercise hardcore when the sun goes down. So that's
Yeah.
the only thing I don't like to do. But if it gets really busy, I might adjust as well. Yeah.
And have you ever heard about Will Stay Fit?
I think it's your brand, right?
Of course, it's your brand. Of
I saw
course.
the hoodie earlier.
Exactly. And then today you have a beautiful T-shirt
Thank you.
of Will Stay Fit, the online training program.
Okay.
Show to people at home.
This is, sponsored ad, guys. I like it. It's really nice.
It is.
I like it.
It is, and it is for you because you are a really
Thank you.
inspirational person.
Thank you.
You guys, if you want this T-shirt or if you want to start your online training program, you can find the link under this video. Just click on it, and then you can start your 14 days free trial of your online training program. Thank you very much, Gareth,
Well,
today.
thank you, Wilfried.
You know what? I will ask you if you actually can wear the t-shirt.
Yeah, of course. Wait
Because
a second.
not because of the t-shirt, but because Gareth is a really humble person and he doesn't want to show his biceps. That's the reason.
I still can't show bicep over these t-shirts.
Okay.
I'm model for it. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
Nice t-shirt. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. Oh, but I'm telling you, everything is so small. No, I don't want them to see my naked body. Everything is so small. Like I literally feel like everything I have is like squeezing me
Oh,
because I've gained a lot of sizes recently.
yes.
But yeah.
Wow, look at this t-shirt. Wow.
Wait,
Look at this.
is it?
Really nice.
I look like I don't know. I actually look like a personal trainer now. With the you really give out the vibe, you know. Like,
Yeah. By the way, you look like much better than many personal trainers, I can guarantee.
Thank you. I hope they don't get mad. Like he's not even qualified.
Thank you, Gary, for
Thank you.
accepting this invitation.
Thank you for the lovely. Oh, my eyes. Thank you for your lovely T-shirt. I really like it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to us and watching to us on YouTube. If you want to know more about Will Stay Fit, just click on the link and then I will see you at the next episode.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.